Hello everyone, welcome to your tarot story. Firstly, this is my first video, so I hope you enjoy your reading. And secondly, if you have any feedback, suggestions or recommendations, please feel free to leave a message in the comment box below. So today we will go through your next week story. Will be from Monday 26th of July to 1st of August. Okay, we will do pick an object reading. So I have 3 objects for you to choose from. First pile will be the yellow pencil. Second pile is a blue pencil. And last one is the orange pencil. Okay, choose the object that you're drawn to the most and then find the timestamp at the description below. Yellow pencil, so this is for those who chosen the yellow pencil group. Now we will have one card for your stop it. Okay, we will have one card for your career. Second card will be your relationship or romantic relationship. And then the third card will be your overall energy. Now we will draw another 3 cards for clarifying each of these aspects. Oopsie. Cool. Okay, they come out. I'm so messy. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I think you can see it. Otherwise, I'll do it this way. Okay. All right. Sorry. Cool. So first, about your career aspect for next week, you have the hard working is paying off. This is good news. So whatever you've been trying to do or whatever project that you're working hard on you will get a result next week, or you will see the result next week. Like you are at the end of the project, 90% or 80% of the project, and you start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. For your work aspect, for those who looking for job, perhaps next week you will get some response or some phone call from the people hiring. Yeah, your hard work is paying off, so keep working, guys, and I do hope you get any good result coming up. So to clarify on this card, we have 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Fool. Cool. So for the 3 cards, what I feel is, first of all, do not put yourself in the defense stage or having your barrier up too high. Just enjoy whatever you're doing right now and take the risk if necessary. I'm not saying you dump all your money in in any investment, Bitcoin or share or whatever, because those are not the risk that you should take. I'm saying the risk is, for example, if there's someone call you for a job interview and that job, you might not like it at the first glance, but just turn up, see how you feel about the job, how you feel about the interview, see how you feel about the interviewer. Maybe it's not as you expected. So do not, as I said, do not just take a face value. Think through it. Think through it. Take the leap of faith, and whatever you're doing right now, just enjoy the moment and do not having your barrier up too high. Okay, for those that in job or doing any certain project in your life, perhaps this means you having a high expectations of the project. You may think that it's still quite far away, or you cannot finish this project in time, or you cannot see the results yet. However, don't worry, your result is coming soon. Your hard work is paying off. So don't think it's not it. That's what I think. And enjoy whatever you're doing. Enjoy the progress you're having right now. And if there's any chance that you need to change the direction of the project, for example, you're doing a project for a while in a certain way, and someone coming in and giving you a recommendation, say, hey, you should do it in a different way, or maybe pause it for a little bit, rethink about your project. Perhaps also that's a good time for you to rethink of your current approach. That also giving you might not see something, you might not see the whole progress yet, but it's coming very soon. Just do not give up on whatever you're doing career-wise. Okay, now let's move on to your relationship aspect for next week. So overall, you have this Five of Pentacles reading. So this Five of Pentacles may mean at the current state you are too indulging in your relationship. So perhaps you're too happy, or you too indulge yourself in the happy moment, just like spending a lot of time drinking or binge watching TV, or in a not good relationship. In a not good relationship. I don't know what I'm saying. So I mean, if you are indulging yourself too much, then, or maybe next week, you are indulging yourself too much in some relationship. Relationship here doesn't mean has to be romantic relationship. It can be friendship, family relationship, or even a relationship with yourself, or even like a toxic relationship, a bad habit, right? So if you're having a bad habit, for example, then perhaps next week you're indulging in it even more. So maybe you like to drink alcohol, and maybe you've been drinking 1 bottle of beer a day. Next week you maybe drink 3 bottles of beer a day, and you're indulging more. So I feel for next week, the relationship wise, just be careful. Do not indulge yourself too much. And you can see that even clear in these 3 cards. First you have the Devil, then you will see Queen of Pentacles, and then lastly you have the 4 of Pentacles. So the Devil in general is like a toxic relationship. So whether it's a person yourself, or it's a habit, it's a toxic relationship that you having at the moment, and it's been controlling you, controlling your emotion, controlling your life. And yeah, you've been like indulging yourself in this toxic relationship, and you've been holding on to this relationship. This makes me feel that you are aware of it. You already know what needs to do or what needs to be done to be better in life, but you at the stage that you reluctant to change, and you just keep staying this one in this stage, and next week will amplify it even more. That you just putting yourself in a temporary happiness. So just be aware of that one, guys. So if you see the red flag or see the signal of any bad toxic relationship or controlling relationship, I think it's perhaps next week is you start reduce it a little bit, or even change it or remove it altogether. Okay. For the overall energy for the week, you have the flexible. When I see this card, I have to say that I did not read this book at all. There's so many cards to remember or memorize. But when I see this card, I feel the flexible, meaning you might need to be a little bit more flexible in life. So whether in career, like certainly remember what I said earlier, if someone giving you an advice how to improve your project, or if someone giving you an advice how to get rid of this toxic relationship, perhaps next week you have to be a little bit flexible in your mindset, be open-minded, get ready to accept whatever it comes. So do not just close mind, be stubborn and diving in and stay in your own bubble. That will not help you get out of this. Okay, so be flexible as mean, take the chance, take the risk, or take whatever it comes. So to clarify on the three, to clarify this, we have the Chariot, we have the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So at some stage, I feel you have to make a decision next week, whether work, whether relationship, or whether whatever in life, there will be a decision that you need to make, and this will change your life for better. If you don't make a decision and stay in this current energy, or stay in whatever you're doing right now, your result will come slower than it should be, right? These decisions or options will come very fast. It will appear very fast, and you have to take control of your life. Perhaps in another way, you might have a lot of options, not just two. You might have too many options to choose from, or even you might have a lot of delusional dreams or aspirations. Like, I want to be like an Elon Musk one day. How should I get there? I don't know. So for Seven of Cups, I do feel that you have a lot of options, a lot of pathway to get where you will need to be, but you have to be the one take your chance. You have to be the one make the decision. You cannot just stay and choose mini money moon. That's not how it should be. That's not the way that's not the life that you want to lead, right? And whether you choose A or B or C or D, there will be some disappointment that you will need to experience next week. So whether you choose A and forget about B, that also a way that you need to give up on, right? You have to give up on your bad habit that will make you unhappy, because at the moment you're indulging yourself in a bad habit. Then when you want a better life and you need to be better, then you have to remove this bad habit. Then you will be temporarily unhappy about it. That's how I feel about it. Okay, group 1, I hope you enjoy your reading. If you have any feedback, suggestions, please leave me a message in the comment below. Thank you very much. Bye. Hello, group 2. This is for the group who chosen blue pencil. So, little confessions. I did this reading yesterday. Then when I editing at night, I realized I didn't press record for this group. I'm sorry, so I have to pull out all the cards and to record it again. I tried to wear the same top, but not all the same setting. So don't be surprised, and this is your reading for last night. Yesterday. Okay, let's go through so first card, we will have your career aspect for next week. You have conclusions are within reach. What does it mean is you will have a solutions or a conclusions next week for whatever you're working on. So maybe you've been choosing between paths or between methods or between styles, how to get a job done, how to finish a course, or what type of career you want to be in life. Next week, you will think about it more and make decisions on which path you want to be. So I think next week will be the end of the cycle of your indecisiveness in career aspect. Okay. For the clarifying card, you have the Devil, 4 of Wands, and 7 of Wands. These 3 cards give me the vibe of, at the moment, especially these 2, at the moment, you are indulging yourself in certain things, like maybe you are indulging yourself of too much alcohol, or indulging yourself of doing nothing, or procrastinating or something. So you, at the moment, you're letting this toxic energy controlling you. You think that is your, and you happy about the situations and over happy about the situation. So this is controlling you. That's affecting your conclusion, your decision making. So, and also you may receive some sort of suggestions or opinions or advice from your friends and family. However, you're blocking them away. You in your own bubble. You're blocking their advice. You don't want to hear anything. You want to stay in your own. Staying by yourself, having this, just enjoying it yourself. So if you're doing the right thing, enjoying your time, being healthy, working out, eating right, meditating, or whatever it is, then you may be doing the right things. Then whatever they say, you don't need to hear. Okay, they may interfering in your life. But if you are not doing the right thing, I think you know what is the right thing and what is the wrong thing. And if you are not doing the right thing and you are doing all like binge watching TV show, or staying in bed all day, or not advancing yourself, not exercising enough, not eating right, then perhaps you are indulging yourself, and next week you need to do something about it to change it for better. I'm using personal life aspect in career wise, so you can relate it back to career. back to career, how to improve your career in that aspect. Okay. For the next card, you have Six of Swords in your relationship aspect. So relationship can be romantic relationship, can be work-related relationship, family relationship, or even the relationship between you and yourself, or any habit, any hobbies that you have. And when I look at this card, you see, so these two people are holding hands, sitting on the bench somewhere, look like they are dating. So it look like you may meet someone new next week, or you may be going out on a date next week. I know this is ridiculous because we're all in lockdown at the moment, but you can do Zoom date, Skype date, video FaceTime date, Facebook date, however you call it. Perhaps you may go on some virtual date next week and meet someone new. If it's about yourself, not about romantic relationship or any other relationship, then perhaps you may spend more time yourself then. This might mean you might spend more time yourself and deciding on where you want to be. Yeah. Okay, so, but I still feel like it's a date. It's more like a romantic side, not your personal life. When I look at the clarifying card, you have Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and you have the Lovers. So when I look at the clarifying cards, and when I see the Lovers, I feel choices, options. So you may be in between two options. So you might have two different options. Both are either a Queen of Swords or Queen of Wands. So your option, whether you are a guy or a girl, or your interested partner is a female or male. So both of these two individuals both have like a feminine energy in them. However, one of them is more like more logically, more down to the earth, more smarter, more about knowledge, more like colder in attitude. So I say she's, but you can say he or they. They may be someone very clear in their mind. They know what they want to be or want to do in life. The other person is more like a passion-driven, more like artistic person. They like spiritual. They like happiness. They enjoying themselves. It might be a hippie style. So they more like emotion and passion-driven person. So they still have the feminine, they still have the feminine aspect in their life. So you will choose between these two, or maybe choose between these two who to go on date with, or you going on date with both of them, and then you will come back and like, who should I, will be a final choice. So yeah. So if it's not about a romantic relationship, then next week you might be choose between two options, as mean what kind of person or what kind of path you want to be next. Does that make sense? So whether you want to you might like, okay, for example, you want to learn a new skills, and these new skills might be more like logic related, finance related, or maybe something like you need to use your brain a lot, right? That's maybe a new skills. And the next skills you might considering like more like artistic. You might want to do some painting or drawing or music, composing music. So this might be, you might deciding both of these skills, and that might be the new relationship between you and the new hobbies and new study. So yeah, so that is your relationship for next week. Now you have the third card in your overall energy for the week. Serendipity. I hope I pronounce this right. Serendipity. So when I look at this one, I feel the universe is asking you to let go or surrender to whatever is comes. Do not try to take control over it, or do not go against it. So yeah. So again, if you follow the sorry, I just showed the cards. Now you have the Chariot, you have the Sun, and Two of Pentacles. Again, Two of Pentacles showing up as mean choices, balance, or choosing between option A and option B. So, and then the Chariot's coming up saying that you have to take control of whatever you're doing to choose the right pathway. Staying where you are, or change the way you are to fall better. So in career aspect, choosing whoever you want to be with or whoever you want to be. Also, that is your own choice. So whichever choice you're choosing is in your control, and you have to be the one accountable for your own action and your own decisions. Then you will finally receive the true happiness. That is the message for the week. I hope you enjoy your reading. I know it sucked that you didn't see me pulling out a card, so I will try better for next time. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. For those who chosen the orange pencil, I actually went through the whole reading and then realized I didn't press the start recording button. Rookie mistake. Now, I don't want to pull the cards again. That's it, cheating. So I will repeat whatever I said earlier. I hope I remember what I said, because I don't remember what I said. The first card you have for your career aspect, you have what do you need to release? Okay, so what do you need to release? I don't know. Career-wise, I don't know. Perhaps some fear, worry. Yeah, you need to release it. To clarify this card, you have Five of Swords. You have the Start, and you have Ace of Cups. So I feel that you may be at the stage that you want to quit your job, but you can't quit your job because that you need the money, you need the income to sustain your life, sustain your family, paying the mortgage, however it is. Or you may be study-wise, you may studying something for a long time, and now you realize that you're not passionate about it. And if you drop out now, you wasted all these years to get nothing. So it's driving you insane and headache. It's driving you insane. So for doing something that you're not passionate about or you're not enjoying, perhaps this is something that you need to release next week. You have bigger dream, better dream, another dream, and you quite passionate about this. You maybe this is new love, or maybe this is new interest, new hobbies, new new skills that you really want to develop on this one. And making a change for something new and to stop doing what you're doing is quite a conflicting feeling, right? And that actually keep driving you. So I feel this is what you need to release next week. You don't need to quit your job once and for all. You can start doing it as a side hustle. For example, my YouTube video, my YouTube channel, I don't do it as my professional, right? I recording it on the weekend, upload it on the weekend as my side hustle. I still have a full-time job. So you don't need to quit your job and jump into the next one straight away. You can do it slowly. Take your time learning your new skills, what you need to build up. So that's how I feel about it. And once you also, perhaps you need to release is the decision-making process or the confusing process, whether I should do it, I should not do it. Just do it. Just try it. If you're not happy, you still have your job to fall back to, right? You not quit it. You not quit your job straight away. And that's how I feel. Your relationship reading, you have 6 of Swords. Okay, you see they are on the date and they holding hands. Cool. So relationship, you may have a date next week. Yeah, we're in lockdown. You cannot go on a date, I know, but you can have Zoom dates, Skype dates, virtual date, video call, whatever you call it, FaceTime date. You can, or maybe you meet someone new. If it's not about relationship for you, relationship doesn't mean romantic relationship all the time. It can be work relationship, new passions, or can be family relationship between you and yourself, and any hobby, new interest. So you may find something new next week and you really enjoy it. If it's a person, then you will go on a date. Now let's put it into like a romantic relationship first. Before that, we have to show card. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Moon. Okay, so if it's a romantic relationship, then potentially will be someone coming into you, and he is the 9 of Pentacles. And funny enough, he didn't ride a horse. He decided to walk. That's why he's so slow. He's so slow, and you've been waiting for a long time for this guy to coming in. Oh my God. Yeah, he's taking his time. So take your time and wait for the right moment, for the right person. Do not rush into it. So he's taking his time coming towards you, and definitely maybe you will see him next week, or maybe he will appear in your life next week. So you sitting here waiting for him to come, and when you see him, you will be super happy. You see how happy she is waiting for him, how passionate she is for this relationship. However, there's still some underlayer, right? You still fear, there's still fear, you're worrying whether this is the right relationship, whether he is a right soulmate, what will you get out of this, something like that. So there's still fear, and you still worry about it. It's common sense, any relationship. Okay, if it's about work relationship, new interest, new work, new work relationship, or if it's about new hobbies, then this is you now. Taking your time walking towards your new goals. You don't need to rush. You can take all your time and walk toward what your ultimate happiness is. Yep. And you been leaving behind all your past or your experience or whatever you've been experiencing, and these will not go wasted. These will build you up for your ultimate happiness, for your new success. So take your time and go towards, march towards your goal. Again, do not let fear ruin whatever you're trying to do. Okay, quite consistent. Now for overall energy, you have breathe. Next week, take your time, breathe. Okay, take your time. Yeah, I think I did say this when I didn't record it. All these 3 cards so consistent, and even though they came out from 3 different decks. So what you need to release, whether it's a new interest, you still need to take time to adjust. So do not rush into decisions. Okay, new side hustle, new love interest, take your time, test the water, get to know him or her or they, and then to see where you go from there. You don't need to rush. And to do that, you need I have to show my card. King of Wands, 8 of Cups, and 5 of Cups. To have control in life is really hard, and to be able to control life fully, you need to build inner strength. You have to be a King of Wands for your own self. You have to be a strong person who's ready to fight for whatever it comes and not worrying whatever coming. You see how he's standing tall and straight, where he doesn't care there's a lion behind him. He is ready to fight whatever is comes. So you need to be King of Wands yourself. Get ready and fight heads on. And during the fight, during the fight, you will need to know when to walk away or when to leave whatever sadness, whatever disappointment behind. So let it go, breathe, let it go. And this is how you build inner strength and be the King of Wands of yourself. This is it, group 3. I hope you enjoy your reading, even though I didn't pick the card and shuffle the card in front of you. If you have any feedback or recommendation or suggestions, please leave in the comment box below. Thank you very much. See you next time.